The future Trunks timeline has come up way too many times in the series. The first time it ever came up was back in Dragon Ball Z after the Freeza Saga. Trunks interfered, and messed up the timelines. He came to warn the current timeline about the threat of the androids, and Goku's disease. Thanks to him, the androids, along with Cell, were defeated. Trunks later went back to his timeline, but then, Black came up. Yet again, the timelines were messed up. Black killed every god, and Trunks went to the current timeline again to seek help. In the end, despite all the efforts, they were unable to beat Fused Zamasu, and then Zeno stepped in, which was really interesting. When he saw the state of the world, he erased everything. So, the multiverse was destroyed. However, one question that was never really answered was what happened to the Grand Priest of that timeline? Was he erased as well? If you look at the Grand Priest, he has the same role as the angels, except that he is the guide of Zeno instead of a Hakai Shin. When a Hakai Shin is killed, the angels are rendered useless, and they can't do anything, because they are meant to be guides. So, unless a new Hakai Shin emerges, they are useless. You could say that the same happened to the Grand Priest. However, Zeno didn't really die. So, if Zeno didn't die, I don't think the Grand Priest died either. The Grand Priest of the Trunks timeline is alive in my opinion, but he just hasn't entered the story yet. In my opinion, he will definitely be included in the story in the future in case he is alive. I know Toriyama often forgets lots of things, but this is something huge, so I doubt that he hasn't given it a thought already. By the time Goku and the rest have surpassed Beerus, and the angels are the next they have to surpass, I think that would be the perfect moment for the Grand Priest of the future timeline to make his appearance. But will he be evil? I really don't know. There are lots of theories suggesting that the Grand Priest might be evil after all, and I'm leaning towards it as well. Usually whenever we see someone coming from the future, it is regarding a big evil. So if the future Grand Priest does indeed appear, I think he will be an evil that would have to be taken down. But, that's just my take on it. I know a lot of you have different ideas about it, and you're welcome to share them with us. Hey guys! In this post, I'm going to talk about the recent spoilers for Dragon Ball Super which came out a couple of days ago. Before I begin, I want to let you guys know that this post will contain official spoilers up to episode 125 of Dragon Ball Super, so if you don't like reading spoilers, then I suggest you stop reading. But, if you don't mind being spoiled, then let's continue. Dragon Ball Super Episode 121's ending set up the finale we've all been waiting for since a long time. I'm talking about Universe 7 vs Universe 11. Pretty much everyone guessed that this would be the finale of the Tournament of Power, and seems like it's happening. Spoilers for episode 122 revealed that the fight has officially begun. Goku and Vegeta are both fighting against Jiren, but then Vegeta tries to take him on all alone. All the fans have been waiting for Vegeta vs Jiren, and from the preview it looked like Vegeta was actually doing a good job. We saw him punch Jiren, and kick him too. Everyone was happy at seeing that. I think people were actually excited to see Jiren take a beating. But, if you thought he would be able to pull off a victory, then you're wrong. Vegeta is actually the one being beaten here. According to the spoilers translated by @Herms98 on Twitter, Vegeta loses to Jiren without even putting up a decent fight. This has triggered a lot of fans in the fandom. Don't get me wrong. Vegeta shouldn't have been able to beat Jiren, because they would be impossible the way he is now. But, in my opinion, he should at least give him a decent fight. We saw Goku getting crushed as well, but he did manage to awaken Ultra Instinct soon after, and then they were pretty much even at that point in time. Why should Vegeta be treated any different? When you think about it, Ultra Instinct was taught to both Goku and Vegeta by Whis.